Hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Holly, and today I'm going to show you this cute little acrylic, they call them milk carton water bottles. This one's a 17 ounce, and I made a set for my students in my classroom. So along with the matching little rainbow boho stickers that match our classroom theme this year. To start this project, I just typed in water or drinking or anything water related in Cricut Design Space, pulled up the images or clicked on the images that I was interested in and add those to my canvas. And then just like yesterday's video, I deleted the images that I didn't want and was just left with the ones that I was going to work with today. I resized the drink more water, and I'm going to keep those little water drops and get rid of the times. Now, if I had to do this again, I would totally keep those times, because typing in the 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and so on, and that little colon that separates the hour from the minutes was a pain in my rear to weed. So in the final products, you're going to see a lot of those water bottles don't yet have the separation between the hour and the minutes, because I was getting really frustrated weeding those little teeny dots and placing those 2 by 2 on in between each of those times. So if I had to do it again, I would just leave it 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., but I wanted to put the o'clock on there because we learned time in first grade. We learned to the hour and half hour. And I also introduced quarter past and a quarter till to them. So I wanted to leave in the correct digital time displays. So not again. After I have the times, the 6-hour times, we start class a little bit before 9 and we're done at 3. So I just did 6 hours in between, because they're not going to be filling up their water bottle right before they go home. So after I have those times the way I want them, I'm resizing, making sure they're aligned horizontally and vertically. And I created that 2 by 6 rectangle to mimic the water bottle size. The rectangle on the water bottle is not a perfect straight rectangle. It is more of like a trapezoid. So it is larger at the top than it is the bottom. So I just went with the bottom width, which is 2 inches, and the measurement from top to bottom is 6 inches. So I reshaped, or I pulled apart those water drops because they were spaced too close together. So I just sliced those apart and redistributed them onto the sides of my rectangle. And I'm just kind of laying out the 4 sides, how my water bottle is going to look in the end. One of those rectangles is going to be blank, because that's where the students are going to be placing whichever stickers they want to decorate their water bottles with. Now I'm just going to type in, I have the word refill. I'm going to put that at the bottom of the water tracker. And then I'm going to type in some names. These are not my students' names. These are us. And just to see if the length of those names, a long name and short name, would fit nicely and look good on the rectangles. And I like the way those look. So they are ready to go ahead and hide those rectangles. I don't need those. I'm not going to cut rectangles. I just want to cut the drink more water, the tracker, and the names. And so you're not going to see the names on here because I can't display the names of my students, but I am piecing apart, I'm cutting apart the water drops. Those are going to be placed on the water bottle separately after I already put the water tracker on there. I didn't put these together on my sheet before. I didn't layer them onto one piece of paper before putting them on the water bottle, because my transfer tape is not very good. It doesn't hold the stick very well, and those water drops are really hard to get to stay in position where I want them. So it's easier just to peel it off one time and then place it on the water bottle directly. So I did the tracker first. That's what I'm doing right now. And after all my trackers are aligned on each of those water bottles, then I'm going to go back and I'm going to place the water drops in between where they need to be on the trackers. Unlike when you're using acrylic and you're going to put something on it like glitter or whatever, and then epoxy, you want to sand your acrylic down and then spray it with rubbing alcohol and then wipe it really clean. Not with water bottles or anything acrylic that you're not going to be putting epoxy over, because if you sand it, then those rough marks are going to be on that water bottle forever. And so the epoxy fills in those little sand marks and it makes it shiny again. So not with these. So I didn't sand anything. I just sprayed them down with rubbing alcohol and then wiped them with my paper towel to get them nice and dry and clean before I applied my vinyls. Those were the stubborn dots that I was trying to weed. So this is what they look like, completely done without students' names on them. And then I need to still go ahead and apply those names and create the stickers. So what I'm going to show you next is how I made the stickers. I actually didn't create the designs. I pulled them off Canva, and this is a video that I already posted on YouTube. It's my binders. It's my boho themed binders for my students. All I did is grabbed that page that was the cover sheet for their binders and then separated the images, deleted the ones that were duplicate, and then I just downloaded and saved just that one sheet right there with one rainbow design each with a transparent background. So to do that, you go up and you click share, and then you say download, and then I always save PNG, click transparent background, and then you just choose that one page that you want to save. And then I loaded it into Cricut Design Space as a print and cut. That makes your stickers for you. If you load it as a cut file, then it'll cut all those little rainbow curves on vinyl. And I didn't want that. I wanted a print and cut sticker. And I'm going to put a background behind each sticker. So right now I just pulled a shape. I'm going to separate. So right now all my rainbows are grouped together. I need to slice them out from one another. If I do an offset for them all grouped together, then they will print like that, which is fine, but it wastes more paper. So I want more of my rainbow images to fit on my paper when I send it to the printer, so I don't waste so much of that sticker paper. So I'm pulling apart each rainbow separately by slicing it. Now I'm going to create an offset for each of those rainbows, and I'm going to turn that offset white. And then you want to grab both of those images together, the offset and the original rainbow. Make sure they're centered. Make sure you like the width of the border, the white border, whatever color you're doing, and then flatten. And that's what creates your sticker. And now I'm just pulling that 2x6 rectangle again from my shapes and seeing how many of these stickers I can place on there and what size I would like them to be. So I think I did like a 1.5 inch or 1.7. So they're very small stickers. So my students can fit 4 of these. They don't have to choose these stickers. They can put whatever stickers they want on their water bottle. They can bring stickers from home. It's totally up to them, but I want to give them a choice. So if they choose rainbows or this size, they can get 4 of those stickers on the sides of their water bottle. So I'm just seeing how many will fit on a page, and then I'm going to duplicate and duplicate until I like the amount of stickers that I have to print. So I have a lot of stickers to work with. I only had 2 sheets of my permanent Oracal 651 vinyl, so I could only do 2 of these right now. I had to order more vinyl, so it will be here tomorrow. I ordered it from Amazon. I'll link that in the description below. So I'm just going to do 2 of these right now. So what you do is you have to measure inside the cut marks. Your Cricut machine or whatever, I only use a Cricut, that's the only thing I'm familiar with, will read those black marks. And so you want to make sure that your shiny, glossy vinyl doesn't cover the black marks, because your Cricut may not read those lines and it will cut it wrong. So you place the Oracal 651 vinyl over your stickers. Make sure it's nice and smooth. So I use a squeegee, and then pop it into your Cricut machine and it'll read the marks. It'll cut out your little stickers. And then you have some nice waterproof permanent stickers that you can use to put on your water bottles or give as, little prizes or whatever. I like to cut my sticker paper on a thick cardstock setting. So I make sure that I don't have to double cut, cuts all the way through and creates those nice individual stickers with some nice crisp lines. And all your students have to do is peel off that backing, which is really easy to do. And then their stickers are good to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments below, and I will link any related sticker teachery related videos at the end. Thank you so much for watching.